Morning, welcome to Brickright again. We're on site, we've got Bradley behind the camera, we've got Fraser by there on the wheelbarrow, and we're now doing the stage of drivesys paving, which is this. I'll show you very quickly. We are doing a combination of two colours. This is the grey, this is canvas, so we're blending the two colours. We're just topping up the scalpings, or the MOT type 1, up to 90mm, because we didn't have enough in here. So there we are, stay tuned. Bloody hell! Who the hell is that?
I thought I'd pop down and see how the Brickright team are doing.
It's the tidiest man on the planet.
Tidy.
I'm
only working around the corner anyway, so I thought I'd pop in and say hi.
Say hi. Well, hi. There we are then,
and
Scott.
It's all
There's the
taking shape
paving.
well.
Fraser's absolutely worn out.
Fraser's flat at it.
So I reckon what you should do is crack on and get on with it.
Shift them out the way and get on with it.
Yeah.
Guys, get out of it.
You two gonna do some bloody work, doing this nice drive, and not even bloody helping us road kids.
Oh, you want us to help do this? Oh, I'm too old for this.
I'm too old for this crap. Where should we go? Should we go down the bloody club?
Yeah.
You youngsters can crack on with this. We're off. Come on, Scott.
You'll be fine. We're gonna have a quick pint and have a chat. Tidy.
All joking aside, we didn't go to the pub.
No.
But we're going now, aren't we, Scott?
We are going to go.
We're going to go now.
Because the pub's actually just round the corner.
It is just round the corner. So Scott's popped in. We've seen each other a few times. Obviously, his YouTube video is way better than ours, so check it out, Tidybricks. And he spent a lot of time. We talked last night to sleep, mate. Haven't we?
Yeah.
Have you learned anything?
The only thing I've learned today is I can't wait to go home.
Can't wait to go home. And that's exactly where we're going now. So good luck, mate.
Yeah. Cheers for that.
Nice to see you.
And
you know where we are.
I'll pop past again next couple of days.
Absolutely. And Brad offered him a bag of crisps.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So it must mean you like him, Brad.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait to get some pork scratchings when I get home.
He'd probably follow you home, no, mate?
I'm going to be a slow walk home because I got a hobble. Catch you later. Enjoy. Speak to you soon. Later.
Right, a new day. Screed in today. So we got our screed rails in. We need to change these to metal, but we got the wood for now. So what we've done, look, is we put a spacer, 5mm tile spacer on top of there to raise the line 5mm higher than what we've laid on the outside. We've laid these on the outside, and you can see what we've done. They've come level to this now. So what'll happen? Client wanted it like this because he didn't want to see this, as I've said before. So when you've got your flower bed and your chip-ins and everything that's going up against it, they'll come to there and it'll do exactly what my hand is doing, and it'll hide this. So that was a pain in the arse, but it's in, it's done, client's happy, so we're happy. So Frey, there we are, he's putting that underneath there now, look, and you can see that the top of that drivesys paving touches the line. So we're away, so we get that right the way through, and then we'll screed off this screed rail, and we'll screed off the screed rail that's over there, pull that right the way back through there, and then it'll be ready to lay on. And we've also whacked, a lot of people ask me this question, do you whack your sand before you start screeding? Yeah, we do. We whack the holy hell out of it, up, down, left, right, in, out, shake it all about. And you know, that there now, that's absolutely rock solid. We're ready now to get our levels and screed off it. So yeah, whack your sand if you're doing this. Whack your sand before you start putting your screed rod down and start screeding.
Right, so just so you know, banding, taking from 3 different packs, from this one, and that one. So when you're taking your pavior over, the drivesys, take them over, take from there, and there, no banding. that's all good.
What's
then.
banding, Brad?
Banding is when obviously you just one pack, and then you think, oh, that looks nice, and then you go X amount of thing up the wall. You chuck in that pack, and you've got 2 different colours.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Banding. Use from 3 different packs if you can.
So it eliminates one colour being in one direct area. It spreads the colour through the driveway. So there we are, top tip. Brad's top tip for the day.
Yeah.
Well done, Brad. I've got to show you him. Most important thing on site, apart from Brad. We bought a new one of these because that went pear-shaped. So working a week without a radio and having to listen to Brad waffle on and bore me to death is driven me nuts. So thank God he's back. There we are, just to reiterate Brad's top tip to you about the colour banding. So these 3 rows I've got going opposite ways, this one, and this one, and these couple here, they're from this pack, and then the ones in the front, from there on, from here up, they're from that pack there. Let me zoom you out a little bit. There we are. Right, so I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but I can see it here. That the ones I showed you at the front from this pack on the closest left, they are darker. They're definitely darker. So that is darker than that, and all these ones here, all these ones are darker than all these ones up here. So all these ones are from this pack, and all these ones here are from this pack here. So just to show you that if you do yours, then you've got to take it from multiple packs, otherwise you'll see that colour, you'll see one pack laid, and then you'll get another pack and you'll see another pack laid, and you'll just see pack after pack after pack, and there won't be any blend of colour. So yeah, banding. Brad's top tip is a good one, I think. What we're doing now is the cuts. Now on these drivesys, the cuts are a little bit different. If you come close, look, Brad, what we've got is these gaps in between, and on the drivesys paving you've got these little bits at the bottom that stick out, these bits here. So what we've done is we spoke to Marshall's, and Marshall's recommended that we cut an angle on it, or you can put a spacer. So what we've done, look, when that goes in there now, so what I'm doing is getting a bit of wood, putting this side tight to where we want it to be, marking the bottom as I've done there, marking this side, and then we've set the ruby up, which we'll show you, and then Brad's just cutting an angle off it. And what that does, that angle gives us the same gap here as what it does here. Same gap, same gap. So when you joint it, you won't notice a difference, will you?
No.
And then what I'm doing is I'm putting, because this is a straight cut and these are like rounded off. I'm putting some that side, some this side, so by the time you joint it, your eye's taken off it, so hopefully it'll look good. So we'll show you the ruby. You can see now that that's set up on a skew angle, look. So to do that, loosen these off and you can move it from that point up to this point here, and you can tilt it right over to whatever angle you want, really. So we're cutting that angle works, doesn't it, Brad? So Brad's matching up my cuts, my lines rather, which are on there. So he's matching his blade up to that pencil line there, cutting it, and then we've already got the angle worked out. We've had to play about with it a little bit, but it's looking good, Brad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there we are, and that's the drive there, that's the patio, that's the driveway coming along, and we want it pointed today, so we've got to get on with it. Never done this before. We went to the hire place this morning to get a whacker plate with a rubber mat on the bottom of it, and we won't tell you where that was. We don't want to name and shame, but they let us down, Brad, didn't they? Yeah. They let us down miserably. So what we're doing, we've got a bit of cardboard underneath there now, and it's called improvisation. So we're going to put you on time lapse, and you can either laugh your heads off at us and call us a bunch of idiots, or it's going to work. So we'll give it. Right, what do you reckon, Brad? That was like watching the Chuckle Brothers.
That was hard work, that was.
Tell you what though, improvisation, there's always something on site that you can use to get you out of a hole in there. So without that, we wouldn't have been able to finish it. So we're going to get onto it. We're going to get onto the pointing procedure now. It's the brushing compound, the Marshall supply with the product. You can't use flow point, and you cannot use like the Medge or anything similar. Because there'll be movement in the drive. It's got to be laid on a cementatious bed, which this isn't, so they advise not to. So we'll just... Right, here is the drivesys jointing compound. Unique mix for drivesys systems. Ready mixed, fast and easy to use, and a professional finish. What more can you ask for? So what you got to do, look, it says on the tub, lightly wet the surface, pour it on, brush in, sweep and rinse off the access. Job done. Sounds easy, doesn't it? And that's it in there. So to me, this just looks like a normal polymer brushing jointing compound. Hopefully Marshall's have got a special mix in there, because as we all know, the jointing compounds, they didn't really last the stead of time. So, but there's a nice thick joint. So this is what the joint is going into, look. So it's going in there. So quite a deep, thick joint. Obviously they formulated this to do it, so we're going to whack you onto hyperspace, because we're really up against it now for time. I want to get this done today. If anybody doesn't know why we were using the cardboard, we weren't just doing it just to be idiots. We were using it because you're supposed to use a rubber mat underneath the whacker plate, which we couldn't get, and it stops all this from being chipped and moved and scraped and marked and scratched. So it did a job. It made us look like a bunch of idiots, but do you know what? It done a job, ticked the box, so we'll whack you on. drivesys paving, absolutely done, finished, complete. And this stuff in the joints, this Marshall specific drivesys jointing compound, looks the absolute bomb, Brad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks nice.
I think that's really a really nice product. So hope you like it. Any comments, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next video, we're over in the other corner doing more drivesys on a bigger drive. So see you then. Cheers.